Hi guys, my name is Bisi Adeniji. I'm a graduate student of Information Technology Project Management at the New York University. I'm approaching my second semester in the school, and after this semester, I have just one more, and I'm a graduate. And I believe this video will be very useful for you because I'll be sharing tips, that can help your application process if you're intending to do something like this. A little backstory: I used to be an event planner for 10 years. I ran a very successful business in Lagos, Nigeria, where I got on Bella Nigeria, I was on magazines, I had the most amazing clients, I made good money, and I decided after 10 years that I wanted a pivot. Hence my decision to pursue this degree. I also have a bachelor's degree in communication and language art from the University of Ibadan, where I majored in marketing. And immediately after school, I became an entrepreneur. I started my business, and it really paid off. So I've always been in the marketing and technology scene. I was able to leverage my business help event, that's social media marketing, and the bulk of my clientele actually came from Instagram for that business. So yes, this is something I've always been in. So I see project management was just the next step for me. Project management and event management, they are very interconnected because we do scheduling, we do budgeting, we do negotiation, we do vendors management, and these are things you also do in IT projects management. So yeah, this was just a continuation of something I've done, but on a different scale. In my course, we basically do software development. Basically help people do their software development. Work with the solution architects, work with the developers, work with the business analysts, and make sure everything works perfectly. Do quality management, etc., etc. So yeah, they're very interconnected. So let me not bore you with that. Let's dive into why we are here. In your application process, what are the things you need to do? First of all, you need to do your research. Information is power. Yeah, I know. That sounds cliche. But yeah, you need to research as much as possible. Because with my own application, I remember I was up all night, sometimes from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., looking for schools that were offering project management as a STEM course. Because that was very important to me. But I will touch up on that on another video. I reached out to close to 12 schools, and I was able to narrow it down to the first school that I applied to, and I got into 3 of these 4 schools. As a matter of fact, the remaining one school, I didn't really follow up with them when I got admission into NYU, so I don't know if I would have gotten in or not. But yeah, I did my research as much as I could. I made sure I reached out to the schools, I sent email. And one of the good things about NYU is their response time. Let me tell you, this school, if you send them an email, you get a response in less than 24 hours. It's amazing. And that was one of the reasons I actually chose the school, because I know I'll be a priority there. And as an international student, that's something that's very important. The second point you want to, put into consideration is to ask questions. Very important. Me, in my life, I have a cheat code, and it's to ask people who have done something I intend to do how they did it. Makes life really easy. You don't have to learn from your own mistake. You can learn from the mistake of others. So I asked people who have done this, who have gone through this process, how they did this, what they did right, what they did wrong. And I was able to apply it to my own situation, and it paid off. So yes, reach out to people and ask questions. I remember one of my good friends, she's become my good friend now. I reached out to her on Twitter. She was a stranger to me at that time. I asked her, I saw from your Twitter you got into this school. Please, can you share your pointers with me? And she did. She even helped me with my visa process. So you never can tell. People are always willing to help you. You just need to ask for help. And yeah, that's one of the pointers I believe will come in very handy in your journey. Number 3, use resources at your disposal. There's Google, there's internet, there's a smartphone. So what do you need? So sit down somewhere and do your research. Use all the resources at your disposal. Don't pay somebody to do anything for you. That's one of the things I've heard stories about, that people pay people to help them with the application process, and these people scam them, or they don't get what they want. Trust me, the easiest way to do something is this by yourself. I know I've said to reach out to people, but yeah, that's another way to do it. Do it yourself. And in America, it's a DIY society, so you can start practicing. By making sure you do these things by yourself. Reach out to people. Ask questions. Use the resources at your disposal. And I believe everything it'll work out just fine. Fourthly, attend virtual open days. I remember in NYU, they held a lot of open days for the, people that intend to come to the school. And I attended each and every one of them that they invited me to. And what made it really amazing is the fact that one of the open days, they discussed what they were expecting in the SOP. And I made sure I applied everything they said that day to writing my own SOP. And I believe it is one of the things that helped my application process, because I did not finish up on my class in UI. I was not a bad student, but I also had my business to run. So that really beat into the time I would have put into my academics. Well, I didn't finish at the bottom of my class either. I had a very good GPA. At University of Ibadan, we use a 7-point grading system, and I finished with a 4 point something. So we pay way above average. But yeah, I didn't finish top of my class either. So I believe my application, my SOP, would have helped my application. So yes, attend virtual open days so that you can get information. You can be privy to information that will help your application. Number 4, do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. Do not say, oh my God, I'm going to just apply to these schools that are state schools, and I believe they would give me the admission easily. I don't have to stress myself. If I had the same mentality, I would not be in NYU, the 23rd top school in the world right now. Yeah, I have to do a subtle brag. It's a big deal. So I will not limit myself, and that's, I believe, is one of the things that helped me in my life generally. I don't think anything is beyond my reach. I don't think anything is too big for me, or I don't belong somewhere. I believe everything I want is at my fingertips and I will get it. And I got admission into NYU. So I believe this is something you should put into mind, put into consideration, keep it at the back of your mind. Don't limit yourself. I'm telling you, if Harvard had project management STEM, I at ABC Identity would have entered into it. I would have applied to Harvard. Yeah. And Yale. But they didn't have this course, so I had to apply to the schools that actually had them, and I did not limit myself at all. I'm telling you, I applied to University of Texas at Dallas. That's like the 14th top school in the world. No limitation. Do not limit yourself. If you believe a school is good for your program or your degree, enter for it. And some of the amazing thing about some of the schools is the waive application fees. NYU, I didn't have to pay an application fee, and it was just, everything just worked out well. So yeah, do not limit yourself. Do not stick with a safe option. Explore, and you'll be surprised what will come out of it. Number 4, I think this is number 7. Do not pay anyone to do anything for you. I know people that have told me, I paid somebody and they scammed me. Good for you, because why can't you do it yourself? Prepare yourself. This is a DIY society. America is a DIY society, so you can as well start practicing. Do everything yourself, from the application to the visa process to everything, because this is how I see it. When you do this application process yourself, you are involved. You know the step you took to get to that point. So when the visa officer starts asking you a question, you're not lost, because you did it yourself. So you have the information at hand. So it becomes like a rapport or a conversation with the visa officer. They ask, because I remember one of the schools, one of the questions rather, they asked me as my visa interview is, why did you choose this school? And I told them, I chose it because this and this and this and that. I made my research. I did it myself. So I was able to tell the visa officer what they believed was the right answer. And another thing is, when you actually put your mind into these things, it makes it so fulfilling for you, because this is something I did and I'm happy I got in. It's just you can affirm yourself that, yeah, I did that. So yeah, this is something you really want to put into mind as well. Do not pay anybody to do anything for you. Do it yourself. So this will be the end of this video. If there are other information you believe should be shared, please reach out to me. If you have questions, please reach out to me as well. Leave comments, and in the next video I'll be talking about my SOP, because I believe, like I said before earlier in the video, it was one of the reasons I got into NYU. I wrote the best SOP anybody can ever write. I'm just joking, but yeah, I'm not saying other people's SOP, but for me to get in, it's definitely a big deal. So I'll be sharing pointers on how to write a killer SOP and how to ace your visa interview and other videos thereafter. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.